Okay, so maybe I should start the stream. Hello, hi. Welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, today's a birthday stream. I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. I should have, prepared for this a little bit more. But to be honest, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do for today until, like, I had finally decided for sure, like, last night. And I was like, okay, I gotta lock in. I gotta pull all these characters out of thin air, okay? And not thin air. I had to, like, dig deep. And by dig deep, I mean ask my sister to help me remember what all, like, hear me outs I could possibly have. So we're here, and we got the wings out today. Rah! Happy birthday! Thank you, Zeb. Thank you, Vera. Thank you so much. Will you have a big party? I'm having dinner later. I used to be a big party person when I was little. Not really, actually, to be perfectly honest. Never been a big party person. The last big party I had was for my sweet 16. And that was stressful. So I like small gatherings, actually. But thank you! Thank you! We've got the wings out today. I feel like I could move over just a tad. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen, maybe a little bit bigger. Is that too much? Am I blocking too much? Maybe a little bit. We'll get it there. There we go. Maybe that's better. Alright. So, hi Scriggly! Oh my gosh, hello! Guys, it's Scriggly's birthday today too. Say happy birthday to Scriggly too, please. It's Scriggly's birthday too. But, so happy birthday to Scriggly too. Happy birthday. I thought it was wild when I found out that we had the same birthday. That's crazy. Birthday twin! Birthday twin! Alright, so I'm not sure how to start this off. I think I'm gonna start this off with, like, one of the more tame ones. A few of my more tame ones. Because I feel like people will forgive these. I feel like people will forgive these, okay? Also, ignore some of the highlighting that's going on in the page. I'm in editor mode, so okay, we're gonna copy and paste this. Also, hearts, because it's also close to Valentine's Day. Alright, so first up on our list, since he's technically not a hear me out, but I also feel like he's ear to kind. He's technically not a hear me out, but like also he kind of is, because I haven't seen very many people talk about having a crush on him. So I don't know. So we're just gonna start off with a small one. The guy with the yellow hat from Curious George. I don't know what about him that made me like him so much, but little me really liked him, okay? And he's gonna go on the bottom of the tier list. The tier here. A bottom tier, because he's technically not that much of a hear me out, because he's pretty normal. But like, I thought he was cute. Well, that's a massive cake to celebrate your special day. Glad to be part of the festivities. Happy birthday to Scriggly. Oh, thank you, Ren! Thank you so much. It's great to see you. No, like I get it. Okay, so man with the yellow hat. He's just so sweet, okay? He's so sweet. He's smart. He's a researcher. I mean, like, he's clearly good with animals. So, like, I don't know. He's just got an appeal, okay? So, but he's also, like, the most normal. Now, I'm also going to hit you guys with one that I'm gonna hit you guys with, like, some of the ones that are the most common hear me outs. And I'm gonna put them at the bottom of the tier list. And then I'm slowly gonna work my way up to the top to where I think I'm kind of one of the only ones in this area. His voice got me weak in the knees. Scriggly. No, he's got voice too. I'm not gonna lie. He does have a very soothing voice, okay? So, like, nobody can blame me, okay? Alright, next up. The Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Specifically Beast form, okay? He was hotter in his Beast form. Okay? Like, I think we can all agree that he was way more attractive in his Beast form than he was in his human form. The disappointment I felt when I was younger and as an adult now, whenever I see that transformation scene, I get sad. Of course, the Beast. How could I not? He's a staple of every Hear Me Out cake. I don't think I've seen one that he hasn't been a part of, and it's gotten to the point to where he's not really considered that much of a Hear Me Out anymore since he's so common. Every young girl loved the Beast. We did. He's gonna go in the middle. He's gonna go in the middle. 'Cause he deserves to be in the middle. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's just something about him, you know? Now they cook the Beast with the transformation. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get wanting to have the long hair. I love the long hair. But like his facial structure and not giving him a beard is criminal. Is absolutely criminal. I've seen a lot of artists on Instagram and stuff go in and like redraw him. And let me tell you, they cook. It is insane. Oh my gosh. Absolutely wild how good they are at it. This is also a really common one. So he's also going to go on the bottom tier because I'm not unique in this. Kovu from The Lion King 2. Guys, I know he's a lion, but human beast with a beard is just a hipster. No. They have completely different vibes, okay? The way they draw him, not a hipster. Completely different vibes. Like, I love it. Okay, Kovu is also a very common Hear Me Out. I am not weird with this one because I've met so many girls who think the same way, okay? So I'm not weird for this one. It's the vibes. It's the vibes of like, when I was little, I was never really, I can't say that. Wait. Okay, I was about to say, like, I was never into, like, the bad boy vibes. So, but I'm not. I actually started liking him more once he got, like, softer and started actually being himself around the main character, you know? If you don't start the Hear Me Out with the guys, I know he's blank butt, then it doesn't count anyways. That's true. That's true. Never seen The Lion King, so I don't. Oh, The Lion King 2? Oh. Just know that I'm correct, okay? Like, this is valid. Just know that I'm valid in this. I kind of want these all to be the same size. It's not, if they aren't, it's gonna drive me a little insane. Okay. Okay. Next one. Also pretty common on the Hear Me Out cakes, okay? Spirit from Stallion of the Cimarron. You should see the way people draw him on Instagram, like as a human. So fine. So fine. But also, he's so noble. He's noble. He cares about his family. He's goofy. Silver Y. Hello, Hero. Hi. Hello. This is your Hear Me Out cake. Be free. Okay. Alright. Well, next one is a horse. And it's Spirit. Because, of course it is. I'm not weird for this one either. This one's actually pretty common. So he's going down there, but like, I just, he's, Zeb, how could you? How could you? Yeah, I don't know how to defend this one, really, like this one here, other than I like his personality. It works. And like, I don't know, don't ask me why. I saw someone's Hear Me Out cake with Simba on there, which honestly I kind of understand. I'm gonna be so for real. But he did make it on my Hear Me Out cake because he wasn't technically a Hear Me Out for me, really. Alright, so next one. Diego from Ice Age. Diego from Ice Age. He's how do I explain this? It's the vibes, and plus he's a big old softie. Like, especially in like the second movie. Oh yeah, I see this one. Diego's I'm so glad y'all agree, okay? Because like how could you not? Like, it's yeah, just yeah. And plus he's okay, so he's also a really common one, so he's going down at the bottom tier too. Yeah, see? He's gonna I need this to be up a little bit further. There we go. Okay. Also on the bottom tier, mostly because other people feel the same way. I'm not unique in that, because I don't have a unique experience. Okay, this one's also really common. And also has no human features whatsoever. Gil from Finding Nemo. It's the vibes, it's the voice, the how he's so nice to Nemo. Like, he's got a soft spot, guys. He's got a soft spot. He really cares about the other people around him, you know? Like, this is like scraping bottom of the barrel, but like, it's the scar, isn't it? Dang, you're right. You're right. Kovu has a scar too. It's the bad boy look without the personality. I think that's what it is. It's the bad boy vibes without the personality, because yeah, that's what it is. He's going, I guess I'll have to put him like, you know what, we're gonna organize this a little bit differently. Because since there's so many Hear Me Outs on here that are like shared with other people, we're just gonna reorganize just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. There we go. My boy with the soft spot, really a personal kryptonite, isn't it? Maybe. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I can't see the common threads between a lot of these, but my sister says she can. So, I don't know. Next one. Let's see. Which one's like... This one's more of a common one too. But he's a little less common. Robin Hood. From Robin Hood. The animated movie. He's sweet. He helps other people. He's just a good person. He's also so romantic whenever he's like interacting with, what's her name? Maid Marian? Is that her name? The beginning of Modern Furries. No. But yeah. But like, I don't know. It's just his personality. That's gonna be the majority of my answers for these. Some of them I just can't explain. Some of them it's really hard for me to explain. So like, but I don't see him a lot on Hear Me Out cakes. So he's going a little bit above this tier. You know who else is going a little bit above on this tier? Oh, 1 second. You kind of already saw it, but it's not a big reveal, but okay. Balto. He's the underdog. He's so sweet. He's got a bit of romantic streak in him. He saved the town. He's just a noble soul. I'm no better than a man. Okay, so like, look. I love that movie. I love Balto. Balto is such a good movie, okay? Like, gosh, I love watching Balto. When they came out with the live action, well, it was more like a live action movie on, it was a live action movie on Disney Plus, but, it was about the actual dog that completed it all. I believe his name was Togo or something like that. That one was good. I really liked that one. But like Balto the animated movie is a goat. I don't get why people don't talk about it more often because it was good. It was a solid movie. I liked it a lot. And I don't know why people don't talk about it more often. Because I love it. I do. I love the movie so much. And honestly, I almost put Steel on here too, but I kind of hated him. Even though part of me was just like, ooh. The other part of me was like, kind of don't like him. Like, I kind of hate him, actually. I don't care, like, what vibes he's giving off. His personality alone kind of killed it for me. You know who else I like? And this one's more of a hear me out. I'm kind of with the band on crushing on nearly everybody in this movie. But this one's more of a hear me out because I don't see a lot of people talk about him. The Easter Bunny from the Guardians movie. Voiced by Hugh Jackman, by the way. Hugh, you know what? You know who I'm trying to say. Great voice. A quippy personality because honestly, most of the people on most of the hear me outs on here are quippy and kind of and smart. The Who, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy in that movie was kind of bad for real. She was. I love her design. I've heard some people say that they hate it. I adore it. Like making her a hummingbird. So good. So good. But yeah, him from the Guardians. If you haven't seen the movie, highly recommend looking it up. It's based off of a children's book series, but the movie itself, solid. So good. So freaking good. I love watching it. I have it on DVD, and sometimes if I'm in the mood, I'll just throw it on the TV. It's so good. It's so good. You know what movie was also so good? And it's kind of this one's also really does he count as a hear me out? Because he's kind of popular. It's Death from the Puss in Boots movie, The Last Wish. Like, how could I not? His voice, his vibes. He's just so cool. And I find that attractive. You know? It's hard not to. He's going on the far end over here. It's the accent. Oh, maybe. It's literally his voice. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Thank you, Hero. Thank you. Like, how could you not? How could you not? Like, look at him. And, like, if you, like, watch him in the movie, it's... you know? Anyway. Where's my toggle at, actually? Nope, that's the wrong one. There it is. I should have this on for most of the stream. Okay, here we go. So, Um, who's next? Who's next? I'm trying to, okay, making sure that you guys can't see who I'm looking at. Okay. So, this one I've seen on a couple of Hear Me Out cakes, but not enough to warrant him going down here, you know? I feel like maybe I should move him down here. No, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm running out of room down at the bottom anyway. 1 second. Forgot a thing again. Alright. Bambi's dad. Specifically him in the second Bambi movie. Okay? So, I don't know if I need to explain myself for this one, because I feel like it's kind of obvious. You know? Like, I feel like I am extremely justified in this one. Like, does anybody need me to explain it? Or do we all just kind of collectively know? You know? Like, are we all kind of in agreement with this one? Or is this a weird one? Papa Bam, yes. Yes. Yes, him. Yes. Please explain. What do you mean? Come on, guys. Like, he's just got that energy. He's got energy, and it's energy I dig, you know? And like, he's just a single dad doing his best. He's protective. He's just, I don't know how to explain it. He's protective. He really cared about Bambi's mom, as shown as like the second movie. Guys, I'm riding hard off the second movie right now. Like, please, like, if you haven't seen the second movie, please watch it and you will understand. I promise. What really solidified it for me is like the ending scene. Hi, Opal. Oh my gosh, hello. How are you? I'm doing a Hear Me Out cake. And we've gotten pretty far. I feel like a lot of my candidates right here are justifiable. Nobody agrees with me with Bambi's dad, but I will die on this hill. He is a Hear Me Out. Oh, thank you, Opal. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Oh, Bambi's, yeah, I'm seeing a theme. No! Okay, I need y'all to tell me what the common thread is, because I feel like I am so random. I feel like I'm so random with these. Like, look, he's just... Yeah, he's just... It's the energy. Very strong theme here. I need to know what it is, guys, because I can't see it. I cannot see it, and I feel like the further I go, the more it's going to throw you guys off, okay? Alright, so let's see. Something that's a little more common. That's also a little more common here. I gotta blow this up so y'all can see the visuals better. Guys, please. I need you to explain. Littlefoot's dad. Littlefoot's dad. Guys, hear me out. Like, actually. It's not that bad. I promise. And like, I'm seeing a lot of fathers. ain't hearing nothing. Like, guys. Like, I'm seeing. Someone said something about strong, slightly mean, and protective. Okay, I don't appreciate the mean, guys. I don't appreciate the mean. Because I cry if someone's mean to me, okay? But, like, it's a lot with the protective. Oh, now we know what the silver fay means. Guys. And, like, yeah. Like, not gonna lie, I found a lot of the Wiggles way more attractive as they got older. Like, I already found one of them in particular attractive. They're, the red one. When I was little, I had a big fat crush on the red one. And then as I got older, I kind of started having a bigger crush on the blue one as he got older. Cause, like, I don't know, guys. Silver foxes, okay? Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. They're all kind of mean. They are not, okay? Man with the yellow hat isn't. Littlefoot's dad wasn't. Balto isn't. And Robin Hood isn't. You know? So, like, I think that disproves your point. I think that disproves your point, actually. I feel like it does. I feel like it should. Move these out a little bit because there's more. There's more. Guys, I've got 43 characters. Okay. So, next up. Yeah, 4 out of how many? Okay. Okay. You don't have to come at me like that. You really don't. You don't have to. This is all perfectly valid. All right. Next. Next. I forgot about this guy. I feel like this guy's a little more understandable. This guy in armor from like the Elder Scrolls trailer. This guy from like the Elder Scrolls trailer. He's hot. I don't even, like, guys, it's the mystique. And, like, I don't know. It was, I just, watching him beat up everybody was kind of, I don't know. He's so tough for real. Thank you, Zeb. Thank you. Thank you, Bee-Boo. Hello. How are you? The knight that kicks everybody's butt. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's kind of hot. Like, I think he's also less of a hear me out because he is technically, from what we know, he is technically human. So I guess he's going to go down here. He's going to go down here. He's going to, like, hide a little bit behind everybody. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because he's kind of, yeah. But yeah, he's just cool. He's cool, and I think he's kind of hot. And, like, guys, okay, so, confession, I haven't actually watched all of, Star Wars, like, at all. I used to watch, like, the animated series. Dang, I should have put somebody from the animated series on here. No, they're all human, never mind. But I thought The Mandalorian was way more hot when I didn't know what he looked like. It was his energy, you know? You have based opinions, to be honest. I agree with the Easter Bunny from the Guardians. So valid. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody else thought I was weird. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I like that. Okay. So we've gotten the knight out of the way. Yeah, the knight that beats everybody up. We've gotten that one out of the way. So now we're going to go back up to this tier because I feel like, well, okay, one more that should go down here because I see other people talk about him a lot. Tai Lung. Tai Lung. Need I say anything, or do we all kind of agree? Yes, okay, I got a yes. All right. Anybody else? The wolf is valid. Thank you. Thank you. Valid, valid, valid. I'm getting some valid. Scriggly said, "Oh boy." Back to evil valid boy again. Valid. Okay. 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 So like, he's gonna go down here because I've seen him on other people's. Somehow I'm not surprised at this one. Okay. Okay, but like, look, if he wasn't such a bad guy, I feel like I can't even say anything because I had a crush on Tigris. See, like, you know, all right. That's real though. Thank you. Thank you. All right, this one's a little more of a hear me out because I don't see people talk about him enough, I don't think. Tantu from Lilo and Stitch. Like, come on, guys. Like, come on. You can't tell me I'm wrong. Like, yes, I'm getting a yes. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Like, come on, guys. I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this is so incredibly valid. You know? Goated? Yeah. I think he's a very valid pick. I gotta move Death over here a little bit. He's not an alien, he's just a symbol. Oh my gosh, Scriggly! I can understand this one. The theme is continuing. Also, yes. Yeah. He is kind of mean. Okay. Okay, I don't like the meanness though, guys. It's like, it's genuinely the energy, guys. Like, it's just the energy, it's the way they carry themselves, okay? So I think I'm right. No, I really prefer it if they're nice, I promise. It's just, it's like certain aspects of them I find attractive. It's okay, Silver, you can change them. Yeah, I can fix them. I can. He has some valid reasoning for being mean, though, man. Look at the storyline from his perspective. Yeah, I do think that his violence towards Stitch wasn't necessary. Okay. Oh, who else? Who else is on here that can go on the kind of understandable tier? Ah. You know what? Yeah. Slowly, these are becoming a little more niche as we go up, okay? These are gonna start becoming a little more niche. But this one isn't so niche. He just needs therapy. You want them to hate everyone but you. Okay. Silver, how do you keep ending up with the mean month? I'm not, though. I'm not. Like, my boyfriend is so sweet, guys. My boyfriend is so sweet. So, like, if I were choosing them in real life, I would go for the sweet ones, okay? Because I don't want to be in a bad relationship, you know? But, like, anyway, we're getting off topic. Doc Hudson from, Cars. You know? Like, how could I not? You know? I'm gonna move Death over a little bit. We're gonna move Tantu over a little bit, because this tier's getting a little crowded. I'm gonna be so for real. This tier's getting a wee bit crowded. Oh, nah. No, you can't say, no. Okay, look. Guys. People have a crush on Sally from Cars, okay? Like, this is a hear me out, Kate. From a personality standpoint, understandable. Thank you, Bee-Boo. Thank you. Somewhat valid because Sally is a hear me out as well. Thank you. See? It's the personality, guys. Nah, I get it because the girl car from the first one is valid. Yeah, Sally, see? See, guys? Okay, I'm not that strange. Like, it's just... I like him, you know? I don't know, I like him. Yeah, anyway. Moving on. Alright, this one was kind of like a brief hear me out. But I had to add him because my sister's right. I did have a crush on him. You like him old? No! Like... Look. Skipper from Penguins of Madagascar. Like, it was I bounced between him and the smart one, Kowalski. You know? I feel like you'd look for a man in a villain retirement so your evil guys with a life alert subscription would... No! No. Like, if they're, like... You were done? No! Guys, please, not old, aged like a fine wine. Guys, aged like a fine wine, okay? Gives me Leo and Dawn from the older two, that kind of vibe, so I get it. Thank you, see? Oh, dang, he should have been a hear me out. Leonardo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Skipper? Yeah, Skipper. Okay, I need to add him to that because, like, he is one of my hear me outs. I completely forgot about him. Like, from the old cartoons, when I was little, I had such a big, fat crush on Leonardo. Dog likes morally ambiguous characters. No, most of them are good people, guys. The only ones who aren't are Tantu and Tai Lung. And maybe Death. But he's more morally the 2007 movie, possibly, I don't know. I watched it when I was a baby, and not a baby, but like I watched it when I was like itty bitty, and I had a massive crush on him. So probably probably around 2007. Which version is the only question, my boy? Yeah. Some versions of Wi-Fi L2. Yes. I did have a crush on him at one point. I'm not beating the mean guy allegations, but I don't like it when they're mean. I like it because, like, most of them do have a soft side, guys. That's so real, though. Thank you. I do need to add him to this at some point. We'll add them late. I'll have to add them later because I'm terrified of doxing myself if I Google something. So we're just gonna have to pretend he's there. Just pretend he's somewhere over here. I feel like this next one's going to be... I think this next one is a common one. Tony the Tiger. From the Frosted Flakes commercials. I understand like 95% of these. Thank you. Silver, I have to introduce you to 2003 Raphael if you haven't seen him. I'll have to look him up. But not on stream because I'm terrified of... Common where? Literally on several hear me out cakes I was looking at last night because I was like, okay, if I look at other people's hear me outs, then it'll help me figure out what I need to put on my hear me out. Where's Silver? Who? Come on, guys. Snarky, smart, and low-key softies at heart, emotionally closed off until they have a scene where they open up about their trauma. Yeah, you know, like... Yeah, exactly. Now we're getting it's not controversial. I keep seeing on the cakes people make. Thank you. Like if you were on the like when Hear Me Out cakes were blowing up on TikTok, if you saw them, Tony the Tiger was on quite a few of them. Okay, like he's going in the common area because like he is a common one. There's a lot of people who have him on a Hear Me Out cake. Okay, like I'm not alone. I promise. I swear on my heart. Okay? He's way more common than you think. Actually, I kind of need this one. Please just give me a bat. Sometimes Canva annoys me. That's okay. I'm gonna make the picture a little bit bigger since he's gonna be hiding behind a couple of things. Because we don't want to hide him, you know? I'm not gonna hide my shame. I'm gonna embrace it. You know, like K-pop Demon Hunters taught me to. There's a fanfic of Tony Tiger. Oh my gosh. I still remember that. That's my dad one. Maybe the Big Cat Man is doing it for you. Okay, Scriggly, you don't have to call me out like that. And the thing is that I don't have, I think there's a few more on here. There's one more, and he's going on the top of the cake. But we're not there yet, so I'm still safe for now. All right. Another one that I feel like is actually kind of understandable is, you know what? Bumblebee from Transformers. And he's going right here. I will be taking no notes. Okay? Gonna put him right here. Look, his silhouette kind of makes a heart. Real? Okay, thank you. His silhouette kind of makes a heart. But yeah, Bumblebee from Transformers. Bumblebee is so valid though. Thank you. Like, surely you can understand, guys. Like, how could you not? I will be taking no further questions on Bumblebee in particular, because this next one is probably going to get me a lot of flack. But I feel like, actually, let me do one of the ones that could be, you know what? I'm gonna continue with the ones that are gonna be a little more understandable. Also, I missed another common one, the Nutcracker from Barbie, and the Nutcracker. He's just that guy. He's so sweet. He's noble. I love him so much. I'd marry him if I could. Not gonna lie. He was cuter in his Nutcracker form than he was in his human form. Much like the Beast. Yeah. Here, he's gonna go right up here. He's gonna get all snuggly up in this area. I can get that? Yeah. He's just, there's something about him, you know? And like, he was kind, he was courteous, he had like knightly energy, you know, like he had that what is the code of knights called? I forget what it's called. There's like an official name for it, but like he followed that to like a T, and I love it. the crush I had on him as a child has not faded into adulthood, I will say. Time for this one's not really that niche, to be perfectly honest with you. Gareth from Minecraft Diaries, never seen it. Never seen it. But you know who I'm pretty sure all of you have seen? This guy. From Breath of the Wild. He's... Okay, I'm not beating the mean allegations, but he's also flamboyant. And I love that. Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. Oh, don't get me started on him. I love him. He's not a hear me out though. Like, well, I guess he is. In like the original story, he is. Interesting. Rivali, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Surprisingly, I don't know him. Dang. I thought you would be, Boo. You draw a lot of bird characters. I thought you would. But, yeah. You're not beating any of the allegations. Okay. With this one, I wasn't trying to. But yeah, I know. I know. He's going on the hear me out cake, and he's going right here. Oh, I need to bring him out a little bit further. This area is getting a little crowded, but there's several more who need to go over here, so we're just gonna make it work. We're just gonna make it work. Here's another one that's gonna get me some black. Y'all aren't gonna understand this. Are they even allegations at this point? Okay. Okay, you don't need to come at me like that. Darkrai from Pokemon. Yep. Yep. Not taking any notes. He's going up here closer to this tier because this tier, I feel like this one is a massive hear me out. He was on screen for real. Let's go. You've upgraded from allegations to evidence. No. Like, guys, he protected a kid. It's the energy. It's the energy. I'm not listening. Look. Like, the next one isn't any better. Come on, guys. I need you to have some faith in me. I don't know. Silver, your type is showing, guys. Guys, you know who else is on this list? Mewtwo from Pokemon. Open your ears, trust. Mewtwo from Pokemon. He's gonna hang out behind these guys. He's gonna blend in just a wee bit. Here. We'll make him a little easier to see. Thoughts thus far? Any thoughts whatsoever? Oh my god. Someone, this is worse. What do you mean? He's not worse. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I cannot fathom how you could ever think that Mewtwo is worse. That was sarcasm, by the way. Like, yeah. I feel like I'm gonna redeem myself in a second, though. And you know who's gonna redeem me? Rauru from Tears of the Kingdom. I just need y'all to look at him. Just look at him, and I need you to tell me, you cannot look me in the eyes and tell me that this isn't valid. He's just misunderstood. Shut up. Shut up. It's not that, okay? It's hard to explain. Okay, but like this one I feel like I don't need to explain, guys. Okay, Canva, you need to take off your stinky little... Okay, there we go. Here. I need y'all to just admire him. Just admire him for a second. Goat cat. I know nothing about him, but he looks cool. Goat cat. Okay, guys. Not every cat is on here, okay? He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. And like, my sister was helping me look up characters last night, and she was like, "Oh, who's that one guy from Tears of the Kingdom?" Cause I remember the way you looked at him when he appeared on screen, and she's not wrong. Yeah, he's pretty. I'll let it slide. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I've redeemed myself. Body is tea. Body is tea. It's such tea. Okay? Like, guys, look. Just look at him. I feel like this one redeemed me just a wee bit. This one had to have, like, restored a bit of faith and trust in me, right? Like, surely, y'all, I've gained a little bit of respect back for this one, right? Like, I had to have. Right? Anyway, we're gonna move on. Now we're going up to a tier of cake. We're going up a tier because I feel like these next ones are going to be kind of niche. And by kind of, I mean really niche. We're gonna start off strong. We're gonna start off strong. Okay, but the way he treated his wife, okay? Like, you can't tell me that they weren't in love. Anyway. Malchior from Teen Titans, the 2000 series, because that's the only one that I will accept. Teen Titans Go doesn't exist, and I hate it. But this guy, I love this guy. I still have a crush on this guy. Like, y'all, like, look at him. Like, look at his pretty face. I want y'all to look at his eyes. And, like, the way... Gosh, I know he was manipulating her, and it's, like, the worst. This is where my trust issues began, by the way. This is where my trust issues began. Because, like, I know he was manipulating her, but, like, the way he treated Raven, I can't describe to you in words all the feelings I got. I can't describe in words all the feelings I had, because, like, that, especially that scene where he, like, walked up and he gave her a hug. Oh my gosh! Like, guys. Like, okay, but, like, okay. Like, look at Melchior, like, the way he's supposed to look. Ignore the dragon. Ignore the dragon. So the plot, in case you don't remember, so this guy was pretending to be the wizard in Raven's book when actually he was the dragon. And he was like, I've been cursed and trapped by the dragon to be in this book, when in actuality it was reversed. Malchior, was the one who was trapped. He was pretending to be the wizard who was cursed by the bad guy. And he tricked Raven into releasing him by being, like, the only person that understands her. And, like, connecting with her on an intellectual level. You know, like, he just... Gosh, yeah. New Chic looked up. That's so real. He's pretty. Yes, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, but like, gosh, and the way he, like, look up his, so he's actually, yes, he's actually a dragon. But what matters is that the dragon's not on the hear me out. If the dragon was a hear me out for me, he would be on the list, okay? But it's him specifically in his human form and in this form that I found really attractive. Like, I don't know how to defend myself for this one. It's just, I feel like it's valid. I feel like it's so extremely valid. I need to see his pretty face clear. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. He's gonna go right here, right beside Darkrai, because they have the same energy. Yes. Anyway, I will be taking no notes. I will be taking no notes. Anyway, next up. This one, I feel like people are going to have a... I can't even explain this one, guys. I don't know why. But do y'all remember that one episode of Phineas and Ferb with the aliens? Do you remember the one with the mustache? So... I can't defend this one. I'm just gonna sit and wait for the comments. I see a little bit of disappointment. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't understand it either. But my sister pointed it out, and she was right. And she's right. She's very right. I know. I can't. Not surprised, but fair enough. The aged villain allegations. Like, guys, I don't know how to. I don't think I can defend this one. I don't know why. But she was right. I had a little. He's on the hear me out cake. He is on the hear me out cake. Okay, I will say that when he outside of the armor, I don't like him. But like in the armor, like it's something about the imposing figure, guys. Like I feel like that one drawing with the little goober looking up with like the little hearts in their eyes and stuff. I feel like that. I feel like, guys, he's in the suit. He's tall. You know, I don't know. I can't really defend this one. I can't really defend that one. I'm just gonna move on. I'm moving on. We're moving on from that one, guys. Alright, I think I'm gonna start off strong with the dragon. Alright, so this one's from a book. The book's called Dragon Rider. His name is Fire Drake. I'm trying to get it to where, like, you can just see him. Wait, give me a second. No, I don't want the kid in there. Like, he's so sweet. He's so sweet. He cares so much for other people. Like, he cares so much for others. And yeah. Yeah, go ahead and put him up top. No, like he's not. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, anyway, so, so, Blaith from Elden Ring. Okay? Blaith from Elden Ring. I'm glazing over that last one. Blaith from Elden Ring. Fair. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like this one's a really fair one. I feel like people can agree with me on this one. Like, Jacksepticeye himself was like, I love this guy. So, like, I love him. You know? It's his energy, his personality. He's protective. He loves his lady. And I like that. I like that a lot. Non-humans are strong with them. It's not a hear me out if it's human, okay? The only way that the only reason why the man with the yellow hat is on here is because I don't ever see him on a hear me. I don't ever see people talk about him, and I feel like that one's technically a hear me out because nobody. I don't feel like anybody will understand that one. So like, hear me out, Blythe. That's so valid though. He kind of looks like he stinks. I don't want to think about that. Okay, like, don't point that out to me, please. Let me just live in my own little world for a second. Like, we're not gonna talk about that. Now this one I actually like more than Blythe, and he's going to go in a little. I like more than Blythe. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So Micholith from Elden Ring is the guardian of the Death Rune. And he's one of my hear me outs. You know? Like, I don't know how to defend this one. What am I even looking at right now? Okay. Like, look at him, like, here. I'll pull the image out of the heart here in a second, okay? Let me just put him right where he belongs, right there. Okay, so this is what he looks like full image. He carries a sword. He's in like armor. You know. I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on at this point. Next up. This is another one I didn't know existed until now. Okay. No Face from Spirited Away. You know? Like, look at that face. How could you not? Oh, Betty. Hey, don't buddy me. Okay, that's valid. Okay, thank you, Bebo. Okay, Bebo's making me feel safe right now, guys. Like, thank you, Bebo. Do I know why? No, I don't. I really don't. But I couldn't put Hal on here because, like, he's kind of not a hear me out. He really isn't. Just know that a majority of the crushes I actually have are like human or human adjacent. This is a hear me out cake, and therefore they have to be slightly controversial and very weird. So People also has questionable taste. We don't ask. Okay. Hal is not a hear me out. Yeah, see, exactly. So I can't put him on here. I'm not surprised about Hal. No, you can't. You shouldn't be. You really shouldn't be. He's going right here. He's going right there. Yeah. Alright, this one I feel like is a little more understandable. Zant from Twilight Princess. Now, I would like to reiterate. I would like to iterate that, not reiterate. I haven't iterated this yet. I'm about to iterate. Specifically him with the mask on. Like, specifically with the mask on. He was okay with the mask off, and then he threw a tantrum in the game, and I decided that all attraction to him went out the window. Like, the moment he threw a tantrum, I was like, okay, never mind. No. But throughout the beginning of the game, like, come on. He had that, like, mystique about him and stuff. I don't know what, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, he had that, like, mystique about him and stuff. We're just gonna sit him right here. He's gonna sit nice and pretty right there. You know? I mean, like, okay, so, like, he threw a tantrum, and I immediately lost all interest. But before that, I was very interested. Not gonna lie. Like, my crush on Link wasn't stronger. Like, my crush on Link was stronger than my crush on Zant. But Zant, in a few moments, came really close. Not gonna lie. But you know what? It's harder to defend, but I know I'm not alone in this because there's one other person out there who I know is very vocal about liking this one. The Bracken from Lethal Company. I can't really... Guys, it's... just so you know, we're progressively getting more cryptid as we go up. Why? Don't ask why. It's just... I don't know. I like you. Valid? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like it should be a valid. He's gonna go right here since I know for sure I'm not the only one. So we're just gonna... He's gonna hang out right there. He's just gonna lurk among the others for a second. Like, look, the brat, he's... something about him, man, you know? And you know what? You know what? Zant isn't the only one from, Zant isn't the only one from Twilight Princess that I like. And this one's really is a hear me out. So, guys, he's really devoted to his wife. Alright? He loves her so much. And he's a great cook. Okay? That soup he gives you in the beginning can restore up to 8 hearts when you're playing the game, okay? So, like, you know he's a good cook. He's really nice. Yeah, sure, he shoves Link occasionally, but I don't think he means it in a mean way. I think he just doesn't know his own strength. Somehow you lost in the gut. You lost me at first. Hello, Queen. Hi, thank you. You lost me at first, but you're reeling me back in. Yeah, see? Okay, so, like... Okay, for the soup, though. Yeah, exactly. So, like, his soup is amazing. He's a good cook. He takes care of his wife. He gave his wife, like, this really cute quilted thing that matches the pattern on his chest and stuff. She's not necessarily... I'm pretty dang sure she's not a Yeti. I'm convinced she's not a Yeti, but we're getting off topic. She is most definitely human. I know that for sure. And it looks like that she's wearing just a quilt that is made to look like him, and it's so cute! Why is your voice different? I don't know. I think I'm talking in deeper voice because I'm trying to defend myself. Yeah, I'm okay. I promise. I promise. But, like, guys, like, look, he's just... Like, look. And now actually talking like this is hurting my throat, but it's okay. Well, we're fine. I feel like I'm louder when I go deeper, so I'm... Okay. Wait, where'd he go? No. You're not taking the place of somebody. No, no, stop that. Stop trying to sneak your way in, because I know for sure that you are a... He seems nice. See, exactly. Exactly. He's so sweet. He's so kind, and I love him. I love him so much, okay? Like, he's going right up there. He's going right up there, okay? Let's see, who else can... Alright, so I feel like this one... Alright, so this one's also from Twilight Princess. This is an enemy you fight in the Time Temple. And... I'm gonna be so for real. I don't... He's in armor. He is in armor. I'm not gonna stay here for long. Okay, that's okay. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But, so this guy... Yeah, all he does is just beat you up in the game. All he does is try to beat you up in the game, but I don't know. It's... He's so tall. He's big, guys. He's just got energy, you know? And I'm just gonna put him right here. Gonna put him right here. He's gonna go right behind everybody else. Buddy, I think you have a thing for armor at this point. Okay, you don't have to come at me like that, okay? Like, seriously, guys. No, like, come on. It's... I don't know. Alright, next one. And the last cat, okay? The last cat. Oh, you got a light stick? That's so cool. I'm happy for you. That's amazing, Queen. That's amazing. Okay. Baron von Gikigen from The Cat Returns. He's dapper. He's such a gentleman. Such a gentleman. And the way he, like, protects Haru throughout the movie is... steals my heart, okay? Like... This is, like, the highest quality image I could find. Like, look. Look at him. Just look at him, okay? I missed you so much. I missed you too, Queen. I'm so happy to see you here. He reminds me of the cat from the MLP movie. Oh. Yeah, Capper. He's not on the Hear Me Out cake. But I understand. I understand the correlation. I have no clue who he is, but honestly valid. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. He is such a gentleman. He's everything. He is everything. He's everything. Okay? And we're gonna put him right... Oh, dang. I'm gonna put him... Since I have the bracken over there, I think I'm gonna have to put him, like, poking out over here. Hanging out over here. Yeah. I'm gonna have to put him right here. Okay. Now we're gonna get into some really, really odd ones. I'm gonna be so for real. But I think these next two are kind of understandable. Alright, so do you guys remember Ben 10? You sound so cute. Oh, thank you. So do you guys remember Ben 10? Do y'all remember Ben 10? Like, do you? I'm sure you do, because, Big Chill. Specifically Big Chill. I will be taking no questions. No questions whatsoever. Okay, Valid, thank you. Okay, Valid, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It feels good to know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I have to go bye. Okay, bye, Queen. Thank you so much for popping by. I really appreciate it. So this guy has had a chokehold on me for years. Ha! I was leaning back, but I am firmly sat. That is so fair. Thank you. Okay, so I can say personality because it's really just Ben 10 just in a different form, but like this particular alien, so attractive, man. I don't know how else to explain it. He just is. He just is. And we're just going to put him right up here because I don't see a lot of people talking about him, but I also feel like he's not quite at the top, tippity top yet. I don't think this quite earns him a spot at the tippy top like the dragon, but this next one I also feel is understandable. Now this one specifically from when Ben 10 is like older and stuff. I never really even like just look at him. Just look at him. Like this alien in particular. Hope you have a good birthday. Love you. Thank you, Queen. Real, thank you guys. Thank you. I feel validated. I feel so very validated. Okay? So this is perfect actually. Major Ralph vibes. Okay. Raphael, yep. And he's actually going to be standing nice and polite here. Well, I should put him up here to help even out the space, actually. Yeah, I should put him up here. And I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger so you can tell who he is. I'm just gonna... I almost put Gigantosaurus on here, but I felt like that was a little much. But I thought about it. I don't want him behind the clouds. There we go. Infinity kisses, thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, so now we're entering territory that I feel like I'm gonna be very alone in some of these. But this one I feel like is the most understandable out of all of them. And that is Wan Xin Tong from Avatar: The Last Airbender. He's intelligent, he's witty, he's snarky, and I love it. And he's big, and I just thank you. I feel validated. Like how could I not? Like, he's also well read, he's smart, I already said he's smart, but I'm gonna say he's intelligent because I know they mean the same thing, but like, he's well read, he likes books, and he lives in a library. Like, how could I not? Okay? And I know that I know you said valid, but I know for sure that he may be a little bit controversial. So he's gonna go at the top of the cake. He's gonna go at the top of the cake, and I have one that's going to go on the candle. I'm gonna be so for real. Because I guarantee you nobody else will feel the same way. But first, one that I feel is kind of understandable. So you remember Baron von Geekigen, this cat guy over here? The dapper gentleman over in the white suit. Well, he's got a friend. And his friend is very sarcastic, witty, and has a great personality. Yeah, I don't even remember his name. I'm gonna be so for real, but he's on that Hear Me Out cake. And he helped save Haru. He cares so much for Haru. And the way he talks to Muta is so funny to me. He's snarky. He's sarcastic. I saw the bird in there. Like he's also smart. To be honest, fair. Thank you. Bibu is like goated right now. Bibu is on my side, and I'm here for it. So yeah, he's just. I don't know how I. Yeah. Anyway, so he's on there. And one more is gonna go on this tier. Oh my gosh, wait. There's somebody that I forgot. There's two somebodies I forgot. Okay, so the Hollow Knight from Hollow Knight. Yeah. Going on the Hear Me Out cake. Is actually gonna go... Real? Thank you. No, I don't want you. I want you behind these two. I want you to just stand politely over there, please. On top of the cake, please. Thank you. Okay, I see it though. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I feel validated. I feel so validated. Anyway. Oh, one more. This one I feel like it's a little more understandable. So, another Twilight Princess one. The Hero of Time. Like, do we like him? Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot. I can kind of see it. Thank you. Like, look. Look at him. Anyway, he's gonna go right here because I feel like he's kind of understandable. So he's just gonna go right here. More armor. Okay, guys. Shush. Alright, this one. This one I feel like is a real, true hear me out. Like, not quite as much of a hear me out as the last one is going to be. But pretty solid. Trying to hear you out, but I'm failing. No, like, okay, guys, this is the spirit of one of the links. Okay? Like, in Twilight Princess, this is the dead spirit of the Hero of Time. Okay? So you know he's courageous. You know he's kind. You know he'd treat you right. You know he'd love you with all his heart. Okay? So, like, I personally don't see why it's not understandable. Okay? But this next one, I am very certain that I'm going to be so very alone in. Are we ready? Ka the Face Stealer from Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm going to be so for real with you guys. It's his voice. It's mostly his voice. But also I feel like that if he were to like me, he'd like me, he'd like like, I feel like he's like one of those types so that if he loves you, then he wouldn't let anything happen to you, you know? Not listening? No! Guys, please. Like, come on. And like, he can choose whether or not he wants to steal your face, you know? Mental gymnastics. No, guys, and look, he has a spirit, and the spirits in ATLA are true neutrals, okay? That's what you said about Wheatley? That's Platy. Platy is the one who likes Wheatley. I don't really care about Wheatley. I hear you loud and clear, but I can fix some energy is so strong. Like, okay, I know, and I don't actually believe in the whole I can fix them thing, by the way, guys. This is all for kicks and giggles, okay? I don't actually believe in that. But, like, yeah, I don't actually believe in that. But he is on the hear me out cake, and I can't do anything about it, okay? We're gonna flip him over so that you can see his pretty little face peeking out from behind, behind the crow. So, anyway, the last one is pretty, yeah, I said what I said. I said what I said. Buddy, I remember you saying, maybe I did. But this one, there's a few of you who will remember me talking about this one in a voice call once. The pretty face is generous. Okay, it's mostly the voice, guys. He's also the voice of Erebos, and I have the fattest crush on Erebos, guys. All right, this one's gonna have the tippy top of the hear me out cake. The bed from Smile for Me. And he's just gonna go right up here. Right up there. Not again! Like, guys, you can't. They gave it a southern. They gave it a southern draw, a really deep voice, and it was kind of really flirtatious. Free me from the torment of the bed. Like, come on, guys, you gotta understand me. Come on. That's so real. Thank you. I feel like I'm valid in this assessment. And here we're just gonna. Here we go. I'm just gonna remove that because I'm actually through the entirety of my hear me out list, and I feel like this was by design. But I feel like the further we climbed up the cake, the less people understood, and I think that is the purpose of a hear me out cake. I will never listen to you about the flirty bed. Okay, but like, I don't know. If no one's got your back, Bebo will. I know. We're gonna lock all of these. All right. Yeah. Okay, so like, I like high intelligence. Megamind's mind almost made it to this cake. Okay, Megamind almost made it to this cake. It's just, I really liked him when he was pretending to be the other guy, but I am very attracted to intelligence. Intelligence is a big thing for me, and protective energy, and deep voices, you know. Anyway, let's look at it in its full glory. All right, so we can see, like, yeah, like I've got quite the lineup here. Oh wait, Tony Tiger's being blocked. Wait, Tony, no. Wait, give me a second. Unlock. One second. Tony, no. Okay, I gotta grab it. Gotta bring him forward a little bit. No, not that forward. Maybe I just need to move Bumblebee back a little bit. Take control. Okay, maybe I do need to just bring him forward a little bit. There we go. And then Tai Long just needs to come forward a little bit. Oh, I need to unlock him. 1 second, guys. Okay, there we go. There we go. All's right with the world again. We have fixed it. Alright. Locking everything back. Okay. Gonna lock everything back again. Lock. Alright, anyway. So, thoughts? Feelings? Anybody? I know Bebo agrees with me on a lot of these, but like, anybody agree, disagree, based? The bet is the worst one. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Out of spite? Yeah. I'm side-eyeing a few, but from personality and voice standpoints, I get it. Thank you. Thank you. It is literally just that. It is literally just that. I feel validated. Let's see. What else? Hearing you out near the end, then I got hit with the bed. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I understand that. I understand that. Here. I think we've got 30 minutes left on stream, so I'm going to quick, like, finagle a few things, and we'll be back with our regularly scheduled program in a minute. In a minute. We're gonna chat for a second while I get this set up. Here. Gonna move up here. Hi! Hello! Sup? We're gonna take some quizzes. What kind of mythical creature are you? Quiz. Ah, BuzzFeed. BuzzFeed, the best place for quizzes. Alright. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure none of these will dox me. No, I don't want to sign into BuzzFeed. Okay. I think I am safe. Alright, so we are got to go. Happy birthday. Thank you! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Opal. Thank you. I had fun. Okay, we're taking a what kind of mythical creature are you quiz. If that's okay with everybody. Okay, let me just... Oh, I'm way too big for this. Give me a second. No, my immersion! My immersion! You may scream It's okay though. We'll fix your immersion. 1 second. I shall fix the immersion in a minute. Alright. And then I gotta scoot back down here. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot. Okay. I don't know if there's one that is ad-free. Maybe I can do a little finagling here. 1 second. I gotta break your immersion again. I'm so sorry. Just gonna eep that over a little bit. Just eep that over a little bit. There we go. Perfect. We love to see it. Alright. I feel like that's perfect. Alright. So, what's your favorite color? Well, out of these, it'd be purple. Okay. Which of these superpowers would you like to possess? I don't know. I kind of like flight. Like if I have to pick one of them, it's either ability to grow plants on command or flight. I think flight. Which animal do you think best represents you? I'm not gonna say anything else. Where would you rather live? Mountains. Which job would you want to have? Pharmacist, influencer, fashion designer, makeup artist, author? What flower is your favorite? I love peonies! They actually have one of my favorite flowers on here. That's crazy. They normally don't. Which of these outfits would you most likely wear? Is there an option for, like, none? Because I don't like any of those. I really don't. This one I like the most because it's classy. What's your favorite hobby? Oh, you can't make me choose between drawing and reading. I like the picture for reading better. And lastly, what's your favorite dessert? Strawberry shortcake. I got a fairy! Wow, imagine that! Imagine that! I don't care about that. Yay! Yay! Who knew? Who knew? OMG, no way! Holy cow, that's crazy! You a fairy? Silver Fae a fairy? Who would have guessed? Who? That's crazy. That's insane. Okay, I'm gonna stop being silly about it now. Okay. Alright. We're hiding it again. We're hiding it again, and then we're gonna go back to let's see. I would have never known. Let's see, what else? What else? What Spy X Family character are you? Okay, so there's one that's like, okay, cool. Alright, so we're gonna restart this. This one's actually on... That's interesting. This one's actually on Crunchyroll, which is strange. I've never seen these on Crunchyroll before, but hey, let's go. Let's see if... Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna try and make sure that this is like, the quiz is what fills up the area. Okay. Alright, ready? Alright, so which type of Spy X Family character are you? I'm doing this one because I've recently watched it and I had a fun time. Okay, you've been given the chance to have superpowers, like you've always dreamed, but you can only choose one. Ooh. I don't really want telepathy. If it was telekinesis, I'd say heck yes. I do like the idea of vast knowledge. Teleportation is cool, so is shape-shifting, but I think I want to do vast knowledge. You're outdoors minding your own business and someone tries to attack you. How do you react? To be perfectly honest, I'd panic. Forget superpowers for a second. What natural ability gives you the edge over your kindness? We all have weaknesses, but the trick, as the saying goes, is to determine which ones you can improve. What do you think your weakness is? I'm a perfectionist. What do you like to do in your free time? I do like people watching. Study interesting topics is the best one. That is the closest to what I spend my time doing. What do you want most in life? I want world peace. I want to accomplish my goals. I'm just here for a good time. Money. To improve my status. I want to belong. I want to accomplish my goals. What do you contribute to your household? My presence is enough. How do you describe yourself? Aloof, innocent, kind, intimidating, reliable, funny, uptight. Kind. Something I put a great deal of pride in. A great deal of personality can be shown in our chosen fashion accessory as it expresses the overall look and sense of style. What is your favorite fashion accessory? Coats and scarves, I would think. Though I like jewelry, I only ever wear necklaces. I'm not a big fan of bracelets and stuff. Oh! So, I'm an assassin, guys. Anyway, your could be a little gullible due to poor social skills, but just like her, your fierceness is unmatched. And if anyone dares to mess with your loved ones, you won't hesitate to show them what you got. You're caring, expressive, and willing to learn. I mean, the last three are pretty true. I would defend people if I felt the need to. Anyway, I think that's fun. That's fun. Dang. Okay, these quizzes aren't taking up much time, guys. Let me see what else we could do. We could just sit and chat, but I don't know what to chat about. What would we chat about, guys? What could we yap about? What should we yap about? I could yap about anything, but I don't know what to yap about, you see. I don't really have any games on here that... I mean, I could open up Infinity Nikki. I'm gonna be so for real with you guys. I didn't expect to get much further than, my Hear Me Out list, guys. We went for an hour and 30 minutes, which I kind of expected it to be a little bit less, but apparently I can yap about my Hear Me Outs way more than I think I could. So, I don't know. Do y'all have any Hear Me Outs that I never mentioned? While I'm trying to figure out what to play. I mean, I could end stream 30 minutes early, since I don't really have much I can do. But that depends on if y'all would be okay with that. I mean, I did what I came here to do. And I know my title screen said and more, but that was mostly to include the quizzes. And I don't know what other quizzes to take, and personally I don't think I am not having very much fun doing them on stream. I like doing them on my own just fine. I like sharing it with my friends, but like other than that, I think I could just one second. My sister's trying to tell me something. She's make a battle format with hear me outs who could beat who in a fight. Wait! Wait, I love that. Wait, how would I do that? Like, what do you mean? Like, who would beat who in a fight? Yeah, we could do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that real quick. We'll do that. Okay, let me pull up the Canva thing again. Alright, let's see. Pokemon Battle Arena style. I wish I had one that I could like that's like an actual program for it, but you know what? We've got this. We've got this. Let me quick. Improv? Improv. Yeah, I'm improvising right now. So okay, and then we're just gonna move this over. Gonna try not to dox ourselves here. Alright, and then I'm gonna move over. Here we go. I think that's good enough. Alright, so Battle Royale is what Sneeze suggested. And I do like that. I do. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. So, let me find my folder of Hear Me Outs. Alright, so I think first one out would be Gil. Gil is literally a fish. And if Gil went up against any of these individuals, he would perish. So Gil would perish. Sorry to say, Balto would perish. Because a lot of the people on this have magical powers, and I'm sorry, but these guys aren't gonna survive very long, so. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of finagling. I need lines for charts. Or no, circle. We're gonna make a Venn diagram. Gonna make a Venn diagram. Alright, so this one. So this is like a battle royale of who would win against who. Oh wait, I just want to go. Yes, I'm making it pink because my favorite color is pink. Leave me alone. Alright, and here we go. Alright, so actually they kind of need to be different colors. I'm gonna keep that pink. Gonna make this one green. Yeah, gonna make this one green, and this one's gonna be blue. Alright, perfect. And this is a Venn diagram. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna remove them real quick. Alright, so this is the parish area. So these are the folks who would most definitely perish in a free-for-all. between all of them. Like, first to perish. And then we're just gonna make this. We gotta make this text box way larger. First to perish. Alright, so first to perish. And we're gonna make that. Just pick a nice color for that. Meh. That's not a nice color. Okay, first to perish. Would last a while. Would last a while and one hit KOs. No, actually, dominating the battlefield. Okay. All right. Here we go. We've got just a little bit to do this, okay? We don't have long, so it's gonna be quick. All right, so this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Sadly, this guy, and this guy, and this guy. This guy. All right, we're gonna have, okay, so first to perish, like up at the tippy top, and then there's others who I feel would have a better advantage, but so these guys would definitely be the first to perish. I'm sorry, Robin Hood. You may have bows and arrows, but I don't think you can do anything against magic. I think the beast alone could take you on, to be perfectly honest. Gil can't do nothing. He's a fish. Some of these guys are just animals, and it's normal animals. Alright, so these guys would sadly most definitely perish. So would Skipper. Not Kowalski. So would the Nutcracker. He would perish, most definitely. Let's see. Littlefoot's dad wouldn't stand a chance. Forgot that I need to make some of these. I need to make these, like, transparent. So y'all can see the middle. Okay. Gonna add a border to them so that it's easier to see. No, not like that. No. No, no, no. Okay, you know what? Yeah. Alright, so okay. And then border to this one. Wait, no. Okay. So, they would all definitely perish. I'm sorry, a normal guy with a sword. I know you fought magical beings, which I think gives you a better advantage against those who would last a while. This one's not magical either. He's just got really nice sword skills, so we're just gonna put him around the same area as this guy. Sorry, Doc. You may be a car, but you're still gonna perish. You'd perish pretty fast, actually, against most of these. Sadly, the cat from the Cat Returns would also likely perish pretty fast. In fact, he'd probably be over here. So would the crow. Yeah, he'd be over here too. Yeah. First to perish. We're just gonna put this over here. This over here. This down here. Okay. Okay. It's gonna get harder. Oh yeah. Tony Tiger would definitely be on the perishing side. Yep. Let's not make him cover up. He'd be right here. Probably. Maybe. Yantu. Same. I don't think he'd last very long. He'd last longer than some of them. It depends on who went for him first, to be honest. Let's see. Who else? Did I put Balto over there? I did. Yeah. The Bracken doesn't stand much of a chance. The only thing it does is, snap necks. And a few of these he won't be able to get a hold of. Bumblebee. Bumblebee's cool and all, but he's also a machine. Don't think let's be honest, guys. You can't kill Death. Death is dominating the battlefield. I feel like my dragon guy would be in between one of the first to perish and then would last a while, possibly. Did I put skip? Yeah, okay. Same thing with forearms, guys, because let's be honest. He's got super strength, but that's all he's got going for him. And yeah, the beast would also possibly last a little bit longer. But again, he is sort of just a guy with wolf-like features. I think the Easter Bunny would last a little while. I also think that he would be among some of the first to perish. Did I put... Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the man with the yellow hat. Yeah, no, he's definitely dying right off the bat. Maybe not as quickly as Gil, though. Because Gil's a fish. Tai Lung would last a while, I would think. Like, way more than some of these others. Like, I think he'd beat out... Who was this again? Oh yeah, the Easter Bunny. Actually, he'd kind of sweep. I think he'd be right here, actually. I think he'd last a fair bit. Mewtwo would probably last a while. So would Darkrai, but we all know that they can perish, even though they're like really powerful. And the only thing that puts Tai Long over here is because of his fighting prowess and the fact that Kung Fu and the Kung Fu Panda series seems to have magical properties. So I have a feeling he can cast magic, especially if you're going like use Kung Fu to cast sort of like magic like things, especially if you're going off of the TV show. Malchior actually, while he may know a bunch of spells, one, he's made of paper, so like any of the fire breathing guys he'd be gone instantaneously. But even so, he has a dragon form, and I think he'd be right here, guys. I think he would. I think it's up in the air as to like how long he'd last, because he can go toe to toe with the Teen Titans, and the only reason why Raven was able to defeat him was because she knew the spell to seal him into the book again. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe he'd be like right here. I think he'd be in the middle. Yeah, he's right in the middle. He's right in the middle. Blaith, I'm sorry, Blaith is kind of just a normal guy, almost. Like, sure, he's got some spells and stuff, but ultimately, up against most of these people, I do not think he would last. Michaleth is one of the hardest bosses in the game, but also, he's gonna go a little bit further. He would last a while, I would think. I think Mewtwo needs to be over here, actually. Same with Darkrai. Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. Let's see. The Yeti, oh, the Yeti's gonna die fast. I'm so sorry, buddy. I love you, but I'm so sorry. Okay. What else? Let's see. Who else am I looking at? Hero of Time, Link. Yeah, he's going right here. Along with Darkrai and the Easter Bunny. And the only reason why... Okay, so Fire Drake is also over here because, like, despite him being a fire-breathing dragon, he's also really kind, and I don't think he'd actually try and hurt anybody, but I think he could, like, fend people off for a little bit until a few of the stronger ones noticed him, which would be... So... Hollow Knight, I feel like, would hold its own for a while. I feel like he'd hold his own for a while. Same thing with... I think Michalith is... I feel like the Michalith would be stronger than the Hollow Knight, to be honest. I feel like he should be, like, right here. Yeah. Yeah. That feels right. Zant. Zant... Well... Yeah, Zant... I feel like Zant would be, like, right here. Maybe. Because of all the powers he has. Friendly reminder that Midna was actually the one who murdered him, not Link. Link defeated him. The one who like actually got rid of him was Midna. So, and Midna has magic. So, I don't know if spirits can perish. I feel like he wouldn't really be fighting though. But also, I feel like he's kind of untouchable. So I'm gonna put him right here. Because I don't know, can spirits perish in Attila A? I don't remember them ever being able to be attacked. Like I feel like if Aang could have fought him, he would have. I don't know. He's hard to put in a place. We'll put him right here. Ka, I'm not sure what all abilities he has. You might have to separate immortals from the fight right now. Yeah, Death is also an immortal, but you know he would be dominating the battlefield because he will actively fight people, I feel like. Okay, yeah. Alright, so these guys, they're kind of an outlier, so we're gonna put them around this way. They're just gonna float around out here. And have the immortals fight each other. face. I also don't know if he can die. In game. I need to say that because it's on YouTube. I think he'd be right here. Because, like, I'm not sure if he could, like, I don't know. I do know that he's a little bit like Kirby in that he gains aspects from the people he eats. Rauru, I don't know what powers Rauru has, but I feel like he might be among the first to perish, to be honest. We love his gluttony, we do. We're just gonna put Rauru over here though, because I'm sure he's got something up his sleeve, I just don't know what. Rivali, I feel like Rivali would last a little while. I feel like he'd last a little bit, probably right about here. Oh, Rauru's actually fairly powerful, is he? Okay. We're gonna put Rivali. I think Rivali could beat Mewtwo, actually. No. That's really hard to decide. He had a secret stone? Okay, I'll put him, like, right here. I'll put him right here. Let's see. Big Chill. Big Chill would last a while. I feel like Big Chill would last a fair while. Yep. I think that's all of them. I think that's all 43. Yeah, I think that these two could possibly dominate the battlefield. But is there anybody I could move to, like, this area right here between dominating the battlefield and first to perish? Yeah. I think No Face could go right here. Yeah. I think No Face could go right here. And I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. Well, that's all for today's stream. Thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. And I'll see you next time. I'll be streaming again Sunday. Sunday will be my next stream for this week. We will likely be playing Wilder Myth. Anyway, thank you all so much. Thank you all for attending my birthday stream. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!